My parents didn't come to my high school graduation, not because they were busy at work and not because they forgot. They actually locked me in the house so I couldn't leave because their date night was more important than my 4 years of hard work. They thought I was their permanent free property. But that night, I made sure they'd never see me again. If you think your family is toxic, wait until you hear how I escaped mine. For context, I'm 18. I have 3 younger siblings, 10, 7, and 3. In my house, I wasn't the eldest daughter. I was the maid, the chef, and the night shift nanny. My mom is an influencer who posts about gentle parenting, while I'm the one actually cleaning up the vomit at 3 a.m. I worked a part-time job at a cafe just to save up for college, but my dad would borrow my paycheck every month for their car payments. I was exhausted, burnt out, and counting down the days until graduation. Graduation day arrived, I was the valedictorian, top student. I had my speech ready. But at 4 p.m., my mom walks in dressed for a gala. She says, "Hayes, the BBY sitter canceled. You need to stay home with the kids. We have a VIP event tonight." I screamed. I told her I worked my life for this moment. My dad stepped in, took my car keys, and literals deadbolted the front door from the outside. They drove off, leaving me crying in my graduation gown. While my 3-year-old brother asked me why I was sad, they thought they won. But they forgot one thing. I had been planning my exit for a year. While they were sipping champagne, I called my best friend. She drove over with her dad, and they literally helped me climb out of the second-story window. I left the kids with a neighbor I trusted and told her the truth. I didn't go to graduation. I went to the police station first to report that I was being held against my will and that my parents left 3 minors alone without a legal guardian. Then I went to my aunt's house in the next state. When my parents got home, the police were waiting. Since they had locked me in, it was a huge legal mess. They lost their influencer sponsorships overnight because the story went viral in our town. My mom sent me a 2-page text calling me a traitor and saying I ruined their lives. I replied with one sentence. "You didn't want a daughter, you wanted a slave. Now you have neither." I'm now in college on a full scholarship and I haven't spoken to them in 6 months. Am I the jerk for calling the cops and ruining their perfect reputation, or was it time for them to face the consequences? Drop a comment and tell me what you would have done.